Avalanche_multimedia said, "You forgot title set change, bro."
I forgot what, Tony? Let me check. Oh. There we go.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "Sea of Thieves on Twitch."
No, I just reset it. You might have to refresh the page. And welcome aboard, Tony.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "There we go."
All right, let's get this advertising done. I don't normally stream on a Thursday, so nobody was expecting to see me today.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "Question, are we DMCA claim free on this or music get claim?"
Oh, I have no idea, so we're gonna find out together.
Invat3 Right Eyes said,
Diz,
"Howdy capped."
welcome aboard.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "Cool."
I like to live dangerously.
Invat3 Right Eyes said, "Time for some Oblivion."
Yes, indeed.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "I've played a bit."
You know, I didn't get to play originally because it was released while I was in Iraq. And, this is going to be my first crack at the game. I've seen a little bit of it, and of course I've seen some of the comparisons. Obviously, I have to scroll to the bottom to accept the agreement.
Said, "Well, both are on Rob."
Well, yes, I'm going to start a new game because the option to continue is impossible without a character.
Avalanche_multimedia said,
For 65
"And have key
years,
for
I've
original
ruled as
should you wish
Tamriel's
it."
emperor.
I think I own the original. I bought a bunch of them
My own dreams.
when they went on sale on Steam and on
Gates of
GOG.
Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Invat3 Right Eyes said, "Face pink drinking tea." Avalanche_multimedia said, "Patrick Stewart, love his voice."
Patrick
This is
Stewart's
the 27th
absolutely
of Seed, the
amazing
year of
actor.
Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life.
Look at that.
Avalanche_multimedia said, Claire Obscura Expedition 33 is well worth a play.
I'll have to take a look.
Avalanche_multimedia said, I know it's well improved on.
Oh, look at this. Okay, but as I touch each of these, it's not changing, so I have to physically change it? Okay. Alright, so let's look at all of them.
Avalanche_multimedia said, that's mine.
You're an Argonian, huh?
Avalanche_multimedia said, get your own.
Well, somehow I've locked myself into this, and I don't know how to get out. No, I don't want to be an Argonian. How do you back out? It's not letting me back out. So I'm going to have to use my mouse quite a bit to change things. I know it's just a matter of learning the controls.
Avalanche_multimedia said, use mouse.
Okay, so here's our stats. This is the first thing that you should look at.
Avalanche_multimedia said, to back out.
You get a penalty to willpower and strength if you're Palatine Khajiit. You get a penalty to endurance and willpower if you're Anakinna Khajiit. However, I haven't decided for sure that I'm going to be a Khajiit.
Avalanche_multimedia said, if that answers your question.
It does, Tony. I'm thinking because I'm interested
Avalanche_multimedia
in a specific class.
And Hades from Twitchland.
That I'm going to choose a race that's got a Magicka bonus. So it's going to be either Breton or High Elf. And I'm leaning towards Breton. So let's start with looking at our bonuses here. We get an intelligence willpower
Siren
bonus.
the Gamer said, "Hi Rob."
Hey Zyron, welcome aboard. We get a penalty in agility, speed, and endurance by being from Sistras. We move that penalty to strength, agility, and
Siren
endurance.
the Gamer said, "The origin does affect your stats."
It does.
Siren the Gamer
It really does.
said, "How are you?"
I'm good. How are you today? I don't want the speed penalty. But I'm looking at being a spell sword.
_multimedia said,
So I'd rather take the speed
if I
penalty.
can get my live badge remade, I plan this tomorrow. Siren the Gamer said,
Oh, nice, Tony.
"I'm alright, I had nosebleed." Siren the Gamer said, "You play female or male?"
I haven't decided yet. Oh, they've made the customization just so stunning. And look at how all the age variation there is.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "Even you're like a kid in candy shop. Too soon as it dropped Game Pass, I was on it."
Oh, I as soon as the announcement that it actually dropped hit my desktop, I went over to Game Pass and pushed download. I was definitely not missing out on the chance
Siren
to...
the Gamer said, "I tried to play via Game Pass, but I need Game Pass Ultimate."
That's the one luxury I actually pay for on a monthly basis, is Game Pass Ultimate.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "Doom Dark Ages is next, itching 15/05."
Doom Dark Ages, that's going to be interesting.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "Does Siren want Game Pass? I have code that Nitro gives me that Xbox won't let me use." Zyronthigamer33 said, "I'll make sure Doom Dark Ages doesn't drop." Avalanche_multimedia said, "Why you a Doom fan, Rob?"
I am a Doom fan. I played the original Doom on a computer I built myself.
Zyronthigamer33 said, "Did you remember the Doom movie?"
I purposely avoided the Doom movie. I did not want to see the Rock ruin my memories.
Zyronthigamer33 said, "LOL." Avalanche_multimedia said, "Eternal may wanna play first then RP." Zyronthigamer33 said, "The only thing I remember from that movie is a guy in a wheelchair turned into a monster."
No, let's not get too pointed there.
Zyronthigamer33 said, "And I'll force Rob to watch the Doom movie."
There we go. Much more of a button nose. Not too much of a tilt up. I don't want a piggy nose. Now come back up here. And we want a little bit more down. That's a little bizarre looking now. Let's get these back to normal. She's starting to look like somebody I know. I guess that's how we build things, huh? Why didn't I get an option on eyes of color? I don't like that I didn't get eye color.
Zyronthigamer33 said, "That's in tone."
Is that in tone?
Avalanche_multimedia said, "I wondered that." Zyronthigamer33 said, "Then hit tone."
Thank you.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "Tone tap on eyes Rob." Zyronthigamer33 said, "You're welcome." Avalanche_multimedia said, "Thank you to Zyron."
There's some crazy eye colors in here too. She's only a little possessed.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "Gary not made you a surround for screen then."
I didn't give him much notice.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "Only a little posseized."
There's only a little bit of a demon in her. I mean, I'd still date her. Just be careful about how you go about things. Don't get on her bad side, right? I really like the blue and the gray eyes. But if I'm going for something unique, I like these star-shaped pupils. Just lightly freckled.
Alhoon Gaming said, "Hey Rob and all in chat."
Alhoon! Welcome aboard. How you doing, buddy? Little bit of light flush.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "Speak of devil you know."
He's not a devil, he's an illithid.
Reese Dancer said, woohoo.
Reese.
Odd Noble said, hells yeah. My friend just bought me this. Avalanche _ multimedia said, it's a figure of speech.
I know, Tony.
Alhoon Gaming said, playing through original Re 2 to get to second run because I lost all my old saves for it. Alhoon Gaming said, hey Reese and Odd and Tony. Reese Dancer said, howdy everyone.
That just doesn't look right.
Avalanche _ multimedia said, Reese join as member.
So not yours, but
Odd Noble
memberships.
said, hand pink waving, Alhoon, Reese, Siren, RP. Avalanche _ multimedia said, no, I joined his Rob. Avalanche _ multimedia said, yesterday. Avalanche _ multimedia said, missed his live though.
It doesn't look very realistically red. I mean, it is a video game. How realistically red are we gonna get?
Avalanche _ multimedia said, as I fell asleep, apologies Reese.
By the way, Tony's in Twitch in case people are wondering why he's not showing up in the chat. And Reese, I went ahead and put Reese and Dog, being that's where you usually stream to, in the description. If you'd rather have the Reese Dancer highlighted in the description, just let me know.
Reese Dancer said, okay, was about to ask LOL.
I figured people might be confused that Tony was talking but couldn't be seen.
Alhoon Gaming said, please don't tell me you bought this on Steam.
I did not buy this on Steam.
Avalanche _ multimedia said, I'm curious how got set members show up in a shelf.
How got set members... I don't know what you just said. I'm curious how got set members show up in
Avalanche
a show.
_multimedia said. Reese.
Alright, I need a good Breton name for our...
Alhoon Gaming said. Did you get it from Instant Games? Reese Dancer said.
I'm
Thank
playing
you.
it through Game
I was
Pass.
gonna ask if
Alhoon.
you could put Reese and Dog in there instead. Actually planned to buy from there anyhow but can't now till this expired cause they are both linked to my email lol. Avalanche _multimedia said. No Gary, it's on Game Pass.
And as Mrs. Games has made it, my one vice is to pay for Game Pass to make new
Alhoon
games
Gaming
available for me.
said. Okay, that's where I will probably be playing it from.
It is nice that Microsoft bought ZeniMax because this became
Avalanche
available
_multimedia
immediately.
said. We already are.
So, I need a good Breton name. Okay, so Breton names are basically like Anglo-Saxon
Avalanche
names.
_multimedia said. Except I bet Rob to punch, just he has bet me to the stream punch.
I did kind of beat you to the punch. But, you know, a bunch of people beat me to the punch too, so... Okay, so... Here we go. I love that there are online name generators. Because it makes it so much easier than thinking up one for myself.
Avalanche _multimedia said. Well, no way I was missing day one, whether it be on or off stream.
Yeah, I just went through all of this. I'm pretty sure I'm sure. I'm surprised it did not ask me to choose any
Avalanche _multimedia
background
said,
information.
perfect distraction.
Pale skin, snotty expression. You're a Breton, the masters of magicka, right? You're nothing but a stuck-up harlot with cheap parlor tricks. Go ahead, try your magicka in here. Let's see you make those bars disappear. No? What's the matter? Not so powerful now, are you, Breton? You're not leaving this prison till they throw your body in the lake. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here, Breton. You're going to die. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us. We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put,
Good.
prisoner.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength. Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for. I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Oh,
Sire, we must keep moving.
thank you for the not too intimidating encouragement.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
This doesn't concern you, prisoner.
Don Goff.
Looks like this is your
Said.
lucky day.
Hey.
Just stay out of our...
Don, welcome aboard.
Zero Core. Said. Hello Rob, hello everyone, hello Alhoon, Diz,
Zero.
Saren, Reese, Odd,
Welcome
Don.
aboard.
Don Goff. Said. I just got this game too. I wasn't going to, but then I saw how different it was. Don Goff. Said. Hey Zero.
Alright. I need to go
Reese
all the way
Dancer.
over here.
Said. Howdy Zero, Don. Don Goff.
I'm going to throw a quick save.
Hey Reese.
Alright, moving around. Sneaking. Learn how to keep enemies, swimming. I guess moving around is the... To move forward and back is left stick. Strafe right and left is left stick. To jump, press Y. You can sneak by pressing B. Press again to stop sneaking. Who sees me?
00 Core. Said. Rob, you're not gonna believe this, but I think I got my RX 6700 XT to start working normally again. Don Goff. Said. Left control to sneak. Don Goff. Said. AHH, using a controller.
Yes, I use a controller for Elder Scrolls.
Left.
Something's down.
For the Emperor!
00 Core said. All I did was change the power cable arrangement by adding one so that each card is on separate ports on the PSU.
I know. She's dead. Sorry, son.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the Blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
00 Core.
To ready your first weapon,
Then I put the card in silent and installed the Pro driver, and so far it seems to be working as if nothing ever happened to it. Don Goff
alright,
said.
it was trying to tell me how to ready my first weapon, and...
"00 Core said. Nah, the temps never reached dangerous levels on it.
None of this is armor.
Don Goff said. Go to inventory and click on it. 00 Core.
Anything
said,
that could be armor would be
I'm
nice.
thinking whatever it was that was wrong with it got dislodged, as they say, when the caps got drained properly from sitting on my table unused. Don Goff said. You also have to equip bow and arrows to use bow. 00 Core said. Maybe.
Okay, how do I... I assume I can equip this. How do you use the spell in your offhand?
Don Goff said. It's possible the PSU channel got overloaded and could no longer supply the power the card needed. Switching to another channel maybe fixed it.
That's
Don
possible,
Goff
yeah.
said. There is a quick wheel. Put the spell in the wheel from inventory.
I really wish I had played this game once in the past. Alright, how do I pull up the quick wheel?
Reese Dancer said. LOL. Don Goff said. I never played it the first time. Don Goff said. I'll find out for you. I use keyboard mouse. Reese Dancer said. Show shortcuts.
Show shortcuts. Are they in here somewhere? Should be in here. Okay. Cast spell is right button.
Reese Dancer said. Left stick.
Left stick is pulling up the wheel.
Zero Core said. I also learned the other day that no matter how good your credit scores are, if the debt-to-income ratio or how much you will have to pay each month on the loan versus what you will have left for, say, Zero Core said. Food and gas, they calculate that, and that is part how they decide to give you a loan or not.
Oh, yes, they definitely do. They're not going to let you...
Reese Dancer said. Yes, to pull up wheel.
Left stick to pull up wheel. Well, I'm pushing the left stick. No wheel is coming up. Looks like the D-pad might do it. No, that's just quickly opening the magic.
Don Goff said. Pushing down to click it.
Yeah, pushing down is what I was doing, and
Don Goff said. What kind of controller do you have? Reese Dancer
Xbox
said. Yet I think it's push to click.
You are a very unobservant mouse.
Don Goff said. Push Start/Options button to open the menus, navigate to Magic, then click left stick. use right stick to navigate where you want to put the spells. 00 core. Said.
There we go.
Don Goff, yet I thought of that, so how it was before is 2 cards sharing 2 pigtailed cables, but now the 2 pigtailed cables are only on the 6700 XT and the single cable is on the RTX 2060 and 00 core. Said. So far so good, I won't really know until I do more testing, but it seems to actually be working perfectly fine again.
Yeah, this place looks bad.
Don Goff. Said. Today.
Tomato. Gold. Lettuce. Shield. Cheese. I'm in a Burger King dumpster. I don't need the Warhammer,
Reese Dancer.
but I can probably sell.
Holy moly, it's raining sideways and sounds like a train. Siren the Gamer. Said. I'm playing classic Oblivion before I get the new one.
Alright, let's see. What can I
004.
drop?
Said. Time to lurk for a short while. Don Goff. Said. At Reese Dancer, that could be a tornado. Get to the SW corner of the basement.
Press X. Yeah, I know I need to drop something. I'm gonna drop the stuff that's got the lowest value.
Don Goff. Said. Pick up the mortar and pestle you find in there. You can make gold pretty fast with it.
Oh, I hadn't seen a mortar and pestle, so...
Reese Dancer. Said. No basement, sounds like a train cuz it's hailing on metal roof, but already in safest spot in house just in case, even though not supposed to get more than high wind / rain / hail. Don Goff. Said. You'll find one, just watch for it. Siren the Gamer. Said. Also the Alide stones make good gold as well. Don Goff. Said. It's up ahead, I think. Don Goff. Said. Ahead a ways, on a table, maybe in the sewer below.
You'd think being I'm burning them, they'd be pre-cooked rat meat. Definitely take that stuff, because...
Don Goff said, the chances of pre-cooking are rare. Don Goff said, dad jokes are my specialty.
Yours and my both. Alright, so... don't just blunder through the door chimes. Is that the only way through? I'm guessing that that's the best detail I'm getting.
Don Goff said, use your spell. Don Goff said, it will show you the way.
Oh, the clairvoyance spell, yeah. No, I want to... No! It's funny that I'm down here picking mushrooms, because in real life I'm allergic.
Don Goff said, there, mortar and pestle. HKA rendition said,
HK, welcome aboard. How you doing? All right.
Don Goff said, hi HKA.
This is one of those things that I've seen people do it. I've never done it. This is a little different than lockpicking in Skyrim and Fallout 4. So, if you have a lockpick, you can try to pick most locks. To move the lockpick from slot to slot, press left stick. Left stick.
HKA rendition. Said. We rocking. HKA rendition. Said. Hey Dawn. Reese Dancer. Said. Howdy HKA. HKA rendition. Said. Or Reese. Don Goff. Said. It's way easier once you figure it out. Reese Dancer. Said. Howdy HKA.
I'm told that it
HKA
moves
rendition.
slower.
Ah at Reese Dancer. HKA rendition. Said. You all good? Don Goff.
Oh, I'm good, HK.
I don't know how to do it on controller.
That one looks slower. All right. 1, 2. That looked slower.
Don Goff. Said. I push W for forward and cycle till it's moving slow. I hold down the W while it's barely moving and hit the spacebar when pick is moving up.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this because I don't understand it. I have to get... If I don't have an auto attempt, I'm not going to be able to do it because it's not intuitive to me.
Don Goff.
I don't think of myself as a stupid person, but...
Hold the button that moves the pick down. Don Goff. Said. I can walk you through it. Don Goff. Said. Probably easier to just watch on YouTube. LOL.
Well, yeah, I've seen people do it, and they've even talked while they were doing it, saying you're watching for it to move slower. I never saw an appreciable difference in the speed. So what I thought was it moving slower wasn't. And like I said, I don't think I'm a stupid person. I just... Alright, that's not what I want. What's the point of having a fast wheel?
Reese Dancer. Said. Internet going in and out, so I'm gonna lurk in between the spinning circle LOL.
Alright, Reese. What's the point of having a fast
Goff
wheel?
Said. It's easier to see its speed if you hold the button down. Don Goff. Said. It will bounce through its travel limits. Don Goff said. On PC I assign and just hit the number. Don Goff said. Spell 1, hit 1.
I guess that's what I'm going to have to make sure I do, is use the number. Now I gotta drop
Don Goff
something again.
Said. I'm terrible on a controller.
Alright, I've got a rusty iron. I've got 2 of those. I can drop one. I can drop 2 of those. Wear that. I don't think I need 10 torches.
Don Goff said. I have to get going, have a great one. Fast travel to main city market district to sell.
Thank you very much, Mr. Don. And you have a good day.
Don Goff said. I don't think torches weigh anything. Don Goff said. Hold the button down that moves the bullet.
Hold the button. Like this. What's... I don't think that's gonna work.
Don Goff said. Yes.
All that does is break my lockpick when I try to do it.
Don Goff said. Now, when the pick is moving up, hit the pick button.
Yeah, it just breaks my pick down.
Don Goff said. This isn't fast enough, let me move to Twitch.
That might have been slower coming down.
Cyrodiil said. Hold the button down. Cyrodiil said. Now, when the pick at the bottom moves upward, hit the pick button.
Oh, that worked.
Cyrodiil said. Ta-da.
I hope I don't screw it up next time.
Cyrodiil said. It takes a little practice, but you'll get it. Cyrodiil said. Okay, I'm out, later.
Be safe, Don. I think I have enough rat meat. Don't you be dropping that staff. That looked like it's something I could use. Get the timing down and... repair hammer.
Glandry Mage said. Hello RP and all in chat.
Mr. Mage, welcome aboard. How are you this fine day?
Glandry Mage said. I have never seen this game before. LOL.
Only every day this week on every channel on YouTube?
Help, what makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards? Here they come again! We need to get the Emperor out of here.
Die, you scum! Damn it, it's that prisoner again. Kill her. She might be working with the assassins. The Emperor may trust you, but I don't. Stay out of our way.
No, she is not one of them. She can help us. She must help us. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen.
Glandry
How
Mage
can I explain?
said.
It's
Listen,
Captain,
correct.
it's okay.
It is like
How they
everyone,
guide our
and their
fates
grandmother
with an
is playing
invisible
this
hand.
game.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
All right, if I do this, I absorb spells cast at me, which is good. But I have to have magicka potions to regenerate. But look at the bonus to magicka. This is a little bit less bonus, but increases my susceptibility to magic, but it's offset by my resistance to magic. And this, of course, gets me protected by Glantry. So, give me 50 more points of magicka. Give me 100 points more, but I'm 50% more susceptible to magic. Give me 150 more points of magic, but I don't regenerate without potions. Or my willpower and endurance are increased. And I get no magicka increase at all. And the only reason I'm entertaining this one is because I plan on being a spell sword. Don't need paralyze. I don't know how common magicka potions are going to be.
Glantry Mage said, "The lady is a good one for that build."
The lady is a good one for that build, but look at the extra magicka I'm giving up for it.
Glantry Mage said, "Atronak, you are going to need alchemy for magicka potions." HKA rendition
Maybe I...
said, "Heya."
Yeah, and I already have a detriment in willpower because of being a Breton.
HKA rendition said, "Like the stream, poor favor,
The
yallllll, let's
signs I
go."
read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. Your stars are not mine. Today, the lady shall fortify you in your quest for glory. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death,
Landry Mage
to face my apportioned
said,
fate.
Breton is a
then
defensive
fall.
mage style and conjure masters.
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Sire.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close. We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan. We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of... My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it. Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Protect the Emperor!
The Emperor's in danger!
Die, you scum!
For the Emperor! Protect the Emperor!
It would be easier to protect him if he didn't run towards the assassins. You know that, right?
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Go ahead.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers. Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage?
Worth a try. Let's go.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him for the Emperor!
You
for
thought
the
we'd go
Emperor!
down easy? Die,
For the blades and the Emperor! I told you to stick with the Emperor.
I fought this one. Fearsome than you.
For the Emperor!
Take that! You'll take her. This is the charge, where you fall down and bleed to death.
Now I could use those potions. Shock damage on target. Let's equip that. But also, where's my potion? Don't I have a magic potion?
Let's get this over with.
This thing's almost impossible to aim.
Back with the Emperor. Protect him with your life.
I fought mud crabs, you'll never take me
For the blades and the Emperor!
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Take them down.
Take that!
Oblivion take you. If you want to help, get back and protect the Emperor.
I am.
This one's mine.
That's the best you can do? Why? Won't you ever take me down? You're growing up, you pathetic worm! Take that!
You thought we'd go down easy? My sword for the dragon!
Damn you!
There's just more and more of them.
Worst. Do your worst.
For the Emperor!
Okay, I don't need this thing anymore, because it doesn't do anything anymore.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
For the Emperor!
This is the part
Take them
where
down.
you fall down and bleed to death. Die!
Whoops.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
For the Emperor!
What's the matter? Getting tired? Show me what you've got. Take that! I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm! Damn you! Let's get this over.
For the blades and the Emperor!
Show me what you've got.
Try and move them into the open here, will you?
Dragon fires!
Why? Show
If
me
you want
what
to help,
you've
get back and protect the Emperor.
What do you think I'm doing?
That the best you can do?
Oblivion take you. If you want to help, get back and protect the Emperor. Die, you...
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Scum. You thought we'd go down easy?
Stranger,
Zero
you
Zero
chose a
Core
bad day.
said, I'm back. Hello Glantry, HKA.
Talos save us.
Reese Dancer said, ERM, you should. NBM it triggered LOL.
The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body. Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septum. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the Red Dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must
Glantry
have given it
Mage
to you for a reason.
said,
Did he say why?
Zero and Reese what's up?
Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced bard. Am I right?
No, you're not right.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Waynon Priory immediately.
Waynon Priory. Waynon Brothers.
Take it easy. You'll be fine. I know this is a lot to take in all at once. No one's more surprised than me that I'm sending an escaped prisoner off with the Amulet of Kings. But the Emperor trusted you for a reason, and I trust the Emperor.
This is news to me, because up until now, you haven't said a kind word to me yet.
Joffrey should know how to find the heir the Emperor spoke of. The amulet must reach Emperor Uriel's heir, so a new Emperor can be crowned. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
You just took my weapon. Great. Luckily, there was another sword in my inventory.
Zero Core said, "At Glantry Mage, I'm hanging in there. Thanks. Hope you are well."
Alright, so... So, literally, we did not have to fight them. We could have done a holding maneuver and left.
Reese Dancer said, "Correct." Glantry Mage said, "I'm alright, nobody worry about me."
Winds have died down, Reese?
Glantry Mage said, "Music." Glantry Mage said, "I'm alright," theme from Caddyshack.
Ah.
Reese Dancer said. Yep, backyard is flooded but otherwise all good.
Yeah, I'm happy with my birth sign, my class, and my identity.
Reese Dancer said. And internet is back.
Good to hear, Reese. Not the flooding, of course. I imagine that this time of year the yard has reached its saturation point and just you have a lot of standing water until the Cloud, welcome aboard.
Cloud said.
I chose to
Which
be a
class did you pick again?
I chose
I wasn't looking LOL.
I chose to be a spell sword. And Skyrim taught me to be a
Reese
scavenger
Dancer
of mushrooms.
it has, and next major project is either French drains or regrade the entire backyard.
Well, regrading is going to be a major endeavor. I would go with the French drains myself. It's a little bit less of a project, and if you've got somewhere to run the French drains to, I would go that route. If you want unsolicited advice from an old man. Look at this beautiful landscape. Ah, this is gorgeous.